Hello YouTube, another tobacco review. Welcome on my stoop. Welcome all pipe smokers and forum and community friends and subscribers. I'm smoking McCleland's Morton Cellar, which is a Latakia Virginia type of whiskey and whiskey blend. I received it as a sample and a quick review. Very nice tobacco, typical English, very dark tobacco. In the bag, you got that immediate Latakia smokiness, but not overpowering. Just that knowledge of, or resemblance of, yeah, there's Latakia in this one. I love Latakia, but obviously people who doesn't like it that much will at least appreciate, you know, that little bit of smokiness typical of an English blend. Not on the first smell, but on the second smell, the whiskey flavor kind of started emanating from the smell. Very lightly flavored with whiskey. And then on when you start smoking it, again, the Latakia smokiness is not overpowering. It's not as if you are hit with the smokiness. You just know that there's a oriental smokiness at the background. And then also the whiskey is not overpowering. You kind of need to think about it and realize, oh yes, I do get that little bit of whiskey at the background. What I did find interesting was, oh, by the way, I'm smoking it in my African meerschaum, genuine block. What I did find interesting is there's a lingering sweety fruitiness that comes through, but ever so slightly, so softly that you don't know what it is, and you don't want to. I actually don't want to even mention it, but still, if you taste and if you think about it, and if you get that afterthought, you realize, but there's a little bit of smoky, no, not smoky, a little bit of fruity sweetiness that stays behind, which is nice. It is very nice tobacco. I'm very sensitive to tongue bite, so the fact that the balance between the Virginia and the Latakia is more for the general smoker, there's probably a little bit more Virginia than I would have preferred, because Virginia normally gives me tongue bite. My Burley and Latakia blends never gives me any tongue bite, but that's not a put off. Just smoke it slowly and cool, and that will be eliminated. But it is really a nice blend and a nice flavor that comes out. I did a tobacco review on tobaccoreviews.com, and I gave it 4 stars. I will definitely buy this and enjoy it as a very slightly flavored whiskey, but Latakia, typical English blend, Latakia and Virginias, dark roasted or dark cured. And that hint of fruity sweetiness that I don't know where that comes from, but it is really nice, that because it goes with the whiskey, it goes with the smokiness, ever so slightly, the smokiness. It's not really not overpowering. So let me just light it again after pressing it a bit more. Room note is pleasant because it's not overpowering Latakia. Yeah, so that's my final thoughts. Clearly English blend. Hint of Latakia, the mixture of Latakia and Virginia is just perfect. Whiskey, you need to think about it and then you find the whiskey, not overpowering at all, not a true aromatic in that sense. And then as an afterthought, you just get this interesting sweetiness that is very satisfying. So on that short note, McCleland Frog Norton Cellar, 4 stars from me. Really nice tobacco. Thank you for the sample that I received. Smoke on, enjoy yourselves, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.